Cranford, and today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful quilt card. This is the second video in my quilting block series for my cards. So let's get started right away and make this card. So first you're going to need a piece of Whisper White cardstock. Really, any cardstock will work as long as it's 5 by 5. That's what this is cut at. And you're just going to, I'm going to zoom in because you're just going to lay it down like this, and this is where you're going to start building your block. Now, I used my 1 1/4 inch punch, square punch, to punch out all of my squares. You're going to need 8 squares of coordinating paper. This is the Just Add Cake paper. On one side it's the blue, and on the other side it's the stripes. So you just need 8 squares of paper that is double-sided. Okay, then you're going to need 8 solid squares. I've chose to do So Saffron on this, and I've already embossed it with dots. Whatever solid paper you use, you want to make sure you emboss with something, some sort of design. On this card, I embossed Whisper White, and I did different embossing folders here and here and here. So I've pre-embossed these using my Big Shot because really I want to show you the construction of this card rather than focusing on how I came to emboss. So we're going to get started straight away. The first thing you're going to do is just cover your 5 by 5 square with adhesive. So I'm just using snail adhesive, and I'm just running a strip across. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just, you definitely want to make sure you get the edges because this is all your squares are going to go down on here. So the way I do this in order to get it to look right at the end, I've done several of these cards, is I start with my solids, and I start at the corners, and I do the whole outside frame first. So you're going to start with your solid square, and you're just going to meet it up right with the corner and the edge of your block. Then you're going to take and you're going to cut in half your next punch, and you're going to line it up going this way. Okay, and then the next one, the one you just cut in half, will butt up against it and make a triangle, and then you're going to end with a square. So I'm going to go ahead and build the whole edge of my quilt block. Okay, now we're going to work on our colored pieces that are going to go in the center. So as you could see, if you had like a printed piece of paper underneath here, you could just do this and it would leave you with a really cool design in the middle. But I'm going to go ahead and paper piece. So all of these squares now need to be cut in half. So I'm going to go ahead and do that really quick. Now I've cut all my squares in half, and what I'm going to do is simply alternate patterns. So we'll start with the blue, and I'm just going to place it here, and it's just kind of like a puzzle piece. And then I'm going to alternate to the stripes and place the striped pattern here, and then the blue here. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and do the next layer in. Again, here you could do something fun and cut just a square to put down there if you wanted, or you can continue on with your quilt block. So now you're going to use the same pattern piece, and you're going to put it opposite of the one you put. Does that make sense? So it'll come into the center. So this will be your center mark. So now we're going to do that same thing over here. And here. After you do the first one, it's really easy. It just kind of guides you right through how to put them together. We have our finished star, And you can see my stripes are going all different directions. These ones are the same and these ones are going the same direction, but these are opposite. I don't care. It's not a big deal to me. Some people that might matter to. So then I'm going to use my So Saffron buttons, my Subtles buttons, sorry about that. And I'm going to choose a Baja Breeze one for the center. And I'm going to use a piece of baker's twine. And I'm just going to go through the center of the button here. And double knot this. And then I'm going to use just a dab of glue here in the middle to glue my button down. And then I'm going to trim off the excess. Okay, so there's my card front. So then all you're going to need is a piece of Whisper White paper, and I'm going to cut it. This is a 5x5 block, so I'm going to cut this piece of paper at 5 1/4 by 10 1/2. Fold it in half. Use my bone folder to put a nice crease on it. And then I'm just going to use my adhesive here to adhere my block down. And I think this would make a fabulous welcome new baby boy card. Looks very little boyish, baby boyish. Okay, so that's it, everybody. That's our second quilt block in our series, and this is so fun, so simple. You can do it with just a punch and paper, and it's just fabulous. Comes out great, and the possibilities are endless in color. So I hope everybody has a great day. Stay tuned for more quilt block series. Bye-bye.